Good morning and welcome back to the channel, folks. Really do appreciate you being here, and you betcha it's another episode of Sourcing Fodder. So today we are back to somewhat of routines. We've been doing a lot of Sabres runs over the last few weeks. I've just finished up at Backpacks. I actually did a drop off myself and just finished up. It's around 12 o'clock now, and we're going to go do a cheeky little thrift on the way home. I haven't done this thrift run for probably 3-4 weeks. Some weeks I just go straight to the storage unit and just do some work there, and well, today we're not doing that. We're going to go just take a rest day and just go thrifting. I've been a bit unwell for the last couple of weeks with a bit of fatigue and things like that, so really just want to wind down, take it easy today. It's actually a beautiful day. I need to take my jacket off, it's a bit too hot. And yeah, just see what we can find. So see what we can find. I'll take you through all the details. We'll probably hit up 4 or 5 shops depending on timing, and see where we go from there. I'm pretty excited. Of course, I don't want to set my expectations way too high because I just get disappointed. But yeah, so for those that don't know, at the time of this video that you're seeing, it's probably, we're very, very close to finishing the home stretch of the Backpack for Vic Kids $10,000 fundraiser. I've been doing live streams every week, doing raffles and things like that. So tonight's is probably something pretty exciting. I don't know what it is because I'm talking to myself in the future at the moment, but we're very close to the $10,000. At the time of me filming this, we're just shy of $7,000. So hopefully by the time you're seeing this, we're closer to the $8,000 mark. And we have the big event coming up on the 24th of September as well. We'll be doing a break of a case of Obsidian Flames Pokemon. You can buy those at this link here. You can see it in the description below as well. So get excited for that. I'm excited for it. Should be some good fun. And yeah, well, let's go thrifting. I also have some other news before I forget, whether we get into them right now. I have my main man Ashton, appreciate you buddy, big shout out to you. He sent across a whole bunch of different chips, and we're getting into the first one today, which will be meatball sup. So I'm pretty keen to give these guys a go. Never tried them before, so you're gonna hear it here first on the channel. So I'm gonna get into those in a second actually. I'm just gonna get ahead to these lights and then we'll crack them open and I'll have a sticky beak. The Subway chips, I mean, it seems a bit odd. I don't know, whoa, they're strong, jeepers. I don't know what to expect though. So I thought they were going to taste like beef, but they genuinely have a distinct taste, like meaty and herby at the same time, which is probably the meatball side of things, but interesting, very interesting. Well mate, I'm very impressed with these chips. You've done well. You actually selected all chips that I've never had before, I'm pretty sure, so good stuff. Not too bad. Well, cheers folks. I'm gonna get thrifting, enjoy these. Of course I'll come back to these after each trip, and wish me luck for the first shop. Well, we got diddly squat. There was just nothing in there. It was very quiet, very, yeah, just diddly squat. Got to see some of my regular staff members though, and that was nice to say hi. So, yeah, not too bad with that. All right, on to the next one. Howdy, howdy.
Nice. I was thinking of you. Guess what? Yeah.
That's nice. Alright team, well nothing fancy there either. I did get a couple of books, but they're from my personal collection, just a Star Wars book and fantasy book. So nothing crazy there. And it is what it is. Who knows, we've still got a couple more shops. Things might change very quickly, or it might just be an episode of me eating chips. That's what it might be. Ah, jeepers. It was nice to chat to the lovely ladies in there, bit of banter. And actually, while I was in there, someone was asking me, because they saw me pick up a Star Wars book, they were curious to know if I had any information on Star Wars, and they have a set and they said they'll send me a message, so we exchanged details, and yeah, they're going to take some pictures of their Star Wars collection they've got from their kids, and yeah, they're going to send it across. So that could actually work out quite well. It means I could fill out my collection and maybe sell them on. So hopefully they do send me a message. I've sent them a message already, and then they'll drop me a response a bit later. So could have actually worked out all right. Might not have got anything today, but maybe in the future. So we'll see. Next shop is a Vinnie's, and haven't been to this Vinnie's for a while. Haven't been able to get. Actually, no. I think last time we were here, the last time we came here, the last two shops that we just did were duds. We came here and we ended up getting 4 or 5 items. So maybe Vinnie's will get us through what we need. Hey? All right, let's do it. Fingers crossed. Alright team, well, nothing in there as well, so this is going to be one of those episodes where the reality is not what we want. And look, I'm not really spending a lot of time in there. I'm jumping through it. You know, I'm not picking up half the stuff I used to pick up, and what's this car doing? And that's just the nature of the game. I mean, I've got plenty of stock. I'm definitely not doing this for stock. I'm 100% only doing it for fun and to find gravy and, you know, some of the cream on the top. But the reality is it just ain't there at the moment. Pretty busy, pretty stocked up, some of those shops were, but just nothing. All right, I've got to go to the actual shops. I've got to pick up some stuff, and yeah, we might even get to one more before the end of the day. We will try and get there. We'll see what we can do. Otherwise, it is what it is. All right, team, so we're done. I went to the last shop, got nothing there, had a good chat with the staff, but other than great conversation today, we haven't picked up anything. I got a couple of things for myself, as I said, so I won't even be taking you through what we got. But I think this is a really good conversation, because over the last maybe 6 or 7 episodes, other than the Savers episodes, I've been talking about that it hasn't been real feasible to go out thrifting on a regular basis. Now, I do want to readdress this, that just because you don't find something, or the prices are high, or there's nothing out there, or they're asking for too much, whatever, that's not actually the case. I've literally gone to 4 shops. There are hundreds of shops. If I was spending 5 hours, 6 hours, 8 hours, or going out 3 or 4 times a day, I mean a week, I would probably find a lot more stuff. So I don't make this video to try and say don't go thrifting, thrifting's dead. That's not the point of this video. The point of this video is just to really just share, you know, how things are tracking, how things are going, and the realities of thrifting. It just so happens that it's been pretty dry for the last few runs. However, Savers, I've got some really good experiences. I've got some really good pickups, and I'm doing this more of it just a way to get out, have some fun, and see if I can find some cool stuff. So I am going to release this video, and it's just me chatting to you saying that I haven't got anything. But I think it's really important that if you are struggling with sourcing at the moment, if you're struggling with sales at the moment, there's a reason for it, right? Now, it might be because you're not sourcing enough, you're not sourcing in the right places. Maybe you need better knowledge, maybe you need to research something new, maybe you need to try a different category, or maybe you need to go to a different area, right? That's the answer for that. If you're not selling anything at the moment, it's the same conversation. It's like, it comes back to, well, what can you change? Have you changed anything? Why has all of a sudden people stopped buying, right? Now, if you were selling lots, but now you're not, it's clearly because maybe people don't have the extra dollars, or maybe it's a seasonal thing, or maybe people are refocusing where they want to spend their money. I've noticed a huge dip in volume, but my ASP's gone up, which tells me when people are buying, they're buying with a little bit more intent or thought behind it, meaning they're not necessarily spending for the sake of it, they're just being a bit more conservative, or really focusing on what they want or need. Probably more so need than what they want. Now, I sell a lot of clothing, obviously. However, at the same time, I think it's an important thing to understand that where we are currently in the market, where we are currently in terms of people spending, people's tax returns are starting to come back. There was obviously a big dull of those, but people are getting them back. And we're actually moving into Q4 territory, which means people are going to start to have a bit more money or starting to think about, end of year presents and gifts and things like that for their loved ones, family, friends, kids, whatever. So I think we'll start to see a wave of it. And I think it's all about what have we got in the store that's going to enable it. Now, coming back to, why aren't things selling, or if you're having a drop in sales, is it a price point? Is it what you're selling? Is there better opportunity? Because you might have things at a very fair price, but if people can get a better bargain or a better deal, and it might be because of the quality, it might be because they can get two for a cheaper price, or free shipping, I don't know. Lots of different opportunities. I'm talking primarily clothing at this point. You need to assess all this, right? And I'm not saying just jump to what's selling each week, because that's a very hard game to play. What you do need to be doing though is you need to be aware of what's working and what's not, and continue to adjust holistically and have some diversity in the stores, because come Q4 you're going to want a lot of stuff that's going to be willing to sell, which is people buying for gifts, buying for loved ones and things like that. And people are a little sloppy when it comes to dollars. Make sure you have express postage on way in advance of Q4. Like little things like this, people will be paying the express because they want to make sure that it's available. All these different things. Anyway, not really ranting, really just sharing. This episode was a little different than normal. We did manage to have some good chippies. Sorry, Ashton, they're all at the bottom of all my stuff here. I appreciate you. If anyone has any questions or thoughts, or how you've been traveling when thrifting, I know there is some people still getting some amazing stuff, and I still am getting amazing stuff. Just haven't got amazing stuff today. Not too concerning, but sometimes it's a bit annoying. But honestly, I was out here today just having some fun, letting some steam off, and it was good. I even got some donuts. So shout out to Octo and Grumpy Granny, because I've got donuts. I have donuts. All right, team, really do appreciate being here. And any questions, as I said, chuck them down below. Let me know how you've been going, and you have a wonderful day. Cheers.